Welcome back to Old Charles. Today, we're diving deep into the story behind this incredible coin. We'll uncover why it was made, what it's really worth today, and why a coin that was never meant for circulation is so desperately sought after by collectors. So, let's set the stage. The year is 1949. World War II has been over for 4 years. Europe is a shattered landscape, both physically and economically. The United States has emerged as a global superpower, while the United Kingdom, victorious but nearly bankrupt, is struggling to get back on its feet, but a new threat is looming: the Iron Curtain. The Cold War is beginning, and the West is scrambling to present a united front. It's in this tense climate that the idea for a coin of allies is born. This wasn't a coin for buying bread or taking the bus. It was a commemorative crown, a large-format coin struck to mark a special occasion, and the occasion? The 150th anniversary of the death of one of the most revered figures in American history, a man who was, ironically, born a British subject. George Washington. Commander of the Continental Army, first President of the United States. The man who, in many ways, ensured the United States became the United States. He died in 1799. 150 years later, in 1949, both nations wanted to honor his legacy, but more importantly, they wanted to cement their special relationship. On the obverse, the heads side, we have the familiar portrait of King George VI, looking resolute. This was the standard effigy used on British coins at the time, but the magic is on the reverse, the tails side. Designed by English artist Sir William Reed Dick, it features the British lion and the American eagle standing together on a plinth, a small architectural pedestal. They are facing the same direction, united. The eagle has its wings partially spread, a symbol of American power and freedom, while the lion, a symbol of British strength and monarchy, stands firm. Between them is a shield, representing shared defense. The inscriptions are crucial: United Kingdom, United States, at the top, and 2 shillings, at the bottom. But the most important words are right in the middle: George Washington, and the dates 1799, 1949. Now, here's a key point that trips up a lot of new collectors. This coin was not regular currency. It was sold at a premium to collectors and the public as a commemorative piece. Its face value was 2 shillings, which in the pre-decimal British currency system was equivalent to 24 old pence, or 1/10 of a pound. But you couldn't just get one in your change. The value of this coin, like all collectibles, comes down to a simple formula: condition plus rarity equals value. Let's start with the common cupronickel version. Because it was saved by so many people, it's not a rare coin in lower grades. If you have one that's been knocking around in a drawer, circulated with scratches and wear, it might only be worth £3 to £8, $4 to $10 USD. It's a cool piece of history, but not a retirement fund. However, condition is everything. A coin in extremely fine, EF, condition, with sharp details and only the slightest wear, can be worth £15 to £25, $20 to $30 USD. And if you have one in pristine, uncirculated, UNC, condition, with its original mint luster and no bag marks, you could be looking at £30 to £50, $40 to $65 USD, or even more. But then, there's the silver proof. This is the holy grail. Remember, only 20,000 were made, and they were carefully preserved in presentation cases. A silver-proof 1949 2 shilling is a stunning coin. It has a mirror-like background and frosted, matte designs that if you have one of these, and it's in its original case of issue, the value skyrockets. Depending on the exact condition and the state of the case, a silver proof can easily be worth £150 to £300, $200 to $400 USD. And for a top-tier example, certified by a service like NGC or PCGS as a perfect PR 67 or higher, you could see prices exceeding £500, $650 plus USD. So, how do you know what you have? First, check the edge. The cupronickel version has a ridged edge. The silver proof has a lettered edge. Run your fingernail over it. If you feel ridges, it's the common one. If it feels smooth and you can see raised lettering, you might have a winner. Second, the silver one will have a different, more brilliant surface and a distinct ping when you tap it gently. The UK made this coin to honor Washington, but the US Mint also considered striking a companion crown piece, a US dollar-sized coin, for the same anniversary. Designs were drawn up, but the project was ultimately scrapped by Congress. They thought it was too expensive. Imagine if both nations had released a coin. The 1949 Two Shilling would be part of a pair, a coin set of allies. It's a thrilling piece of numismatic trivia. So, to recap, the 1949 USA/UK Two Shilling is a beautiful, symbolic coin from a pivotal moment in history. Its value isn't just in the silver or the metal, but in the story it tells. It's a tangible reminder of the bond between two nations at the dawn of the Cold War. If you have one, take it out and look at it again. See the lion and the eagle, standing together. That's more than just a design. That's a promise, stamped in metal. By 1949, World War II had been over for 4 years, but its scars were deep. The United Kingdom, though victorious, was economically exhausted. It was a period of austerity, rationing was still in effect, and the country was burdened by massive war debts. The British Empire was beginning to dissolve, and the nation was redefining its place on the global stage. In this new world order, the alliance with the United States was more critical than ever. The special relationship, a term popularized by Winston Churchill, was the cornerstone of British foreign policy. The Cold War was intensifying, with the Berlin Airlift, 1948–49, demonstrating a stark division between East and West. A powerful, public symbol of the Anglo-American alliance was seen as a geopolitical necessity. The 150th anniversary of the death of George Washington in 1799 provided the perfect occasion. Washington was the ultimate symbol of American independence and virtue. By honoring him, the UK was performing a profound act of diplomatic respect. It acknowledged a shared heritage and celebrated a figure who, though he fought against the British crown, was revered for his character and leadership on both sides of the Atlantic. The coin was not intended for general circulation in the way smaller denominations were. It was a commemorative crown, a large format coin, 38.5 mm in diameter, issued to mark a significant event. The portrait of the reigning monarch, King George VI, was the work of Humphrey Paget. This was the standard effigy used on British coinage at the time, showing the king bareheaded. This iconic design was created by Sir William Reid Dick, a renowned Scottish sculptor who had also designed the classic George V, rocking horse, crown of 1935. Symbolism of the reverse design ***. The reverse is a masterpiece of numismatic diplomacy, the lion and the eagle ***. The central image features the British lion standing side by side with the American bald eagle. They are not confronting each other but are turned to face the same direction, symbolizing a united front and common purpose. The shield *** between them is a shield, representing shared defense and common values. The plinth ***. Both animals stand on a small, block-like plinth, giving the composition a sense of solidity and permanence. The inscriptions ***. The inscriptions are direct and powerful. United Kingdom, United States arches over the top, while 2 shillings is below. Most importantly, the name, George Washington, and the dates, 1799 to 1949, are prominently displayed in the center, leaving no doubt about the coin's purpose. The Royal Mint struck the coins in 2 distinct formats. 1. Cupronickel version ***, the standard version, with a total mintage of 2,540,000 pieces. These were sold to the public for 2 shillings, 24 old pence, or 1/10 of a pound, but as a commemorative, they were purchased as keepsakes rather than used as money. Despite this, many did enter circulation over time. 2. Silver-proof version ***, a special, limited edition of 20,000 coins was struck in 0.500 fine silver. These were sold in a presentation case at a higher price, aimed squarely at collectors. Their low mintage and precious metal content make them the most valuable and desirable version today. Public reception was